welcome to Walsh, Colorado for tonight's high school basketball matchup as the South Baca Lady Patriots hit the road to take on the Walsh Eagles. The Lady Patriots come into tonight's contest with a 4-5 record, looking to build momentum as the season rolls on, while the Walsh Eagles enter at 3-6, eager to defend their home court and pick up a much-needed win. Both teams are hungry, both teams are competitive, and we're set up for an exciting battle here in Walsh, Colorado. I'm Martha Gutierrez, your commentator, and on camera I have Maddie Forgy. How are you, Maddie?
Good, how about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Maddie is doing this for the first time tonight, so bear with us. She will do her best, right?
Yep, give me some grace.
Okay, so here we go. People to look out for. On South Baca's side, we have Sarah Elmore that is averaging 23.2 points per game. She is 64% at the free throw line. Let's see. On the Walsh side, Ava Alley averages 6.4 points. And Avery Kunselman averages 6.2 points. And Yanedi Calzada averages 5 points. Abby Anderson on the Patriots side averages 6.3 points per game as well. We're about ready to give you our starting lineup here. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Without them, this would not be possible. Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions, Cook Oil, People's Credit Union, Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Springfield, Justa Stitchin LLC, Brooks Farms, and Community State Bank in Springfield. Without your sponsorship, we would not be able to pay our crew members. So thank you. If you don't see your name on here and would like to get your name on here, get a hold of me at marthak12.org, at violask12.org, or 719-523-6738. It's about game time here in Walsh, Colorado, as we set to announce starters and do the Pledge of Allegiance. Should be a good matchup.
Yep.
Brooks Farms, a proud supporter of Southeast Colorado sports, wishes all student athletes a successful season. We wish you success in developing skills that will be used in everyday life. Teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Good luck to all athletes of Southeast Colorado.
All right. Proud to be an American. Here we go. Starters for Lady Patriots. We have number 13, a senior, Mallory Johnson. Number 21, another senior, Eliana Gutierrez. A sophomore, number 22, Jaden Griggett. A junior, number 23, Sarah Elmore. And a sophomore, number 24, Abigail Anderson. And for the Walsh Lady Eagles, starters. They're announcing non-starters. Number 1, a junior, Ava Alley. Number 15, a senior, Avery Kunzelman. Number 20, a senior, Reese Mundell. Another senior, number 21, Audrey Caddick. Number 24, another senior, Yanedi Calzada. Their head coach is Isaac Pantoja. South Baca's coach is Lenny Johnson. And let's get this game going. Ready? Okay. Jump ball. Here comes Abby Anderson and number 15, Avery Kunzelman. Here we go. Ball goes to South Baca. Elmore bringing it over to the top to Anderson, back up to Elmore. Elmore takes it to the right, gives it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes for a three, almost makes it, bounces off with Ava Alley getting the rebound. Here come the Eagles. Alley over to the left, and was that Kunzelman, 15?
Yep.
Avery for her first 2 points. And they call a travel down on the Patriot side on Jaden Griggett. Eagles bringing it down. Here comes Ava Alley. Passes it to the left side to Reese Mundell. Back up to Reese, over to Yanedi for a three. Comes out the front of the rim. Walsh is putting a full court press on. Passes it down to Johnson, and Johnson puts it in for 2 points. It is 2-2. Back to the top to Reese. And Audrey gets it tipped away from her. Elmore coming in, and here comes Elmore for a layup and two. 4-2, South Baca takes the lead. Alley at the top, gives it to the middle to Caddick. Caddick to Reese, down to Kunzelman. She shoots, no good, and here come the Patriots. Here comes Gutierrez, passing it to Anderson, over to Elmore, back to Anderson. She puts it up, no good, and out of bounds by the Patriots. Here comes Alley, bringing it down, over to Yanedi to the right side. Into Kunzelman. Kunzelman goes around Griggett, puts it up, no good, but she is fouled by either Griggett or Anderson, and they call it on Anderson for her first personal. Consulman is at the charity stripe. First one is up and in. Rolls in. Second one is up and hits the front of the rim. No good. Anderson comes out with the rebound, and here come the Patriots. Elmore gives it down to Griggett. Griggett over to Johnson. Johnson gets it taken away by Yanedi. Here comes Calzada, gives it to Kunzelman. Kunzelman travels. Patriot ball. I didn't see what was that called. Did you see that?
Nope.
Well, it's Eagle ball, either way.
I think it was on the line.
The score is 4-3. South Baca up by 1 point. Calzada takes a long shot over, or long pass, gets it over. And Kunzelman goes up, and she is hacked again by Anderson again. That is her second personal. Kunzelman at the charity stripe again. First one is up and off the front of the rim, bounces back, no good. Here comes Griggett in for Anderson. And number 3, Madeline Tedder for Walsh for Audrey Caddick. Second one is up and in. It is now a tied ball game, 4-4. Walsh putting on a full court press. Sarah gets tripped up, no foul called, and here come the Eagles. Sarah gets it, tips it, gives it to Gutierrez, and Elmore bringing it down. Gutierrez going for a shot, no good. Griggett bounces it, or tips it back to Bond. Gutierrez has the ball again. Out to Sarah Elmore for a 3, no good. And it's last touched by the Patriots, giving it to the Eagles. Over to the right side to Tedder, down to Calzada for a 3, no good. Griggett gets the rebound, and here comes Cornell. She subbed in, didn't see that. Into Gutierrez, over to Griggett, and Kunzelman is there, tips it out. Patriot ball down low. Back into Gutierrez, that shoots for 2, and she gets it. They must have not counted that last point of hers.
It happens.
Ava Alley puts it up, no good. Kunzelman puts it up, no good, and here comes Sarah and the Patriots. Puts it up, and it's good for another 2. And we have a timeout on the court by the Eagles. It's a 30-second timeout. I'll take. Here are upcoming games for this week. Saddle Rock is very busy. As you can see, today we have South Baca here at Walsh. Tomorrow, Kim Branson versus Cotopaxi. Des Moines at Primero. Rolla at South Baca tomorrow. Rocky Ford at La Junta. Thursday, January 22nd, Wiley at Kim Branson. Des Moines at Maxwell. Manzanola at South Baca. Will be in Pritchett on Thursday. Vanguard at La Junta Friday the 23rd, Fowler at Honey, and Saturday the 24th, Kim Branson at La Vida. As you can see, we have a busy schedule this week. Here our game. Oh, and the Patriots are now putting on a full court press. Walsh almost lost it. Tedder down low, open, and tries to get it to her, and too high. Gutierrez passes it back to Elmore in the middle, over to Griggett. Griggett over, and they call her for a double dribble. It is 8-3. They must not have counted one of Kunzelman's free throws earlier. Over to Ava. Ava into Kunzelman. Kunzelman tries to put it up. No good. Nice defense by the Patriots. Here comes Elmore. And she is blocked by Reese Mundell for her first personal. Over there. Back to the top to Elmore. Elmore over to the right side to Bond. Bond puts her back and dribbles into them. And loses it in a jump ball. It is Walsh ball on the jump ball. Ava to Reese. Reese down to Tedder. Tedder into. Tries to get it to Kunzelman. Loses it, and here comes Elmore. Elmore versus Ava. And it bounces in, out, and she is fouled on the second one by Reese Mundell, I believe, for her second personal. It is Reese Mundell. Here comes Sarah to the free throw line. First one is up and no good. Falls out to the left side. Second one is up and no good also. Tedder comes up with the rebound. Over to Calzada. Ava to the top, back over to Tedder on the left. Back to Calzada, into Kunzelman. She shoots, no good. Elmore came out with it, and then Kunzelman tipped it out of her hands. Gutierrez and her bringing it down. Over to Cornell, but Calzada gets a hand on it, tips it out of bounds. Still Patriot ball. Here comes Elmore. She puts it in for two. It is 10-3. Call a foul on Jazzy Cornell for her first personal. Ava brings it to the top, over to Calzada on the right side. Into Kunzelman. Kunzelman can't quite keep a hold of it, but she gets it back. Into Calzada. She shoots no good. Caddick gets it, and then Bond and Tedder snatch it up for a jump ball, Patriot ball. Walsh is backing off the full court press. And they call a charging foul on number 23 on Sarah Elmore for her first personal. I apologize. Who was that? Sorry, I missed that. I was trying to fix the score clock. Somebody made a 2 on Walsh's side, so it is 10-5, 58 seconds left in this first quarter. Mary Brewer has come in. She takes it over to Cornell. Cornell for a 3, no good, almost. Brewer gets it, puts it up, no good. Griggett gets it, and then Gutierrez gets it, no good. Patriots keep getting the rebound. They can't seem to put it in. And a foul by Tedder. She runs into Gutierrez. That is her first personal. 19.8 seconds into Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes around Tedder, back to Elmore. Elmore back to Gutierrez. Gutierrez bounce passes into Elmore, and she gets hacked as she's shooting. That is on number 1, Ava Alley, for her first personal. First one is up and in for Elmore. 11-5. 8.9 seconds left. Second one is up and in. Six seconds. Down to Ramirez, but she misses. And it goes out of bounds. Half a second left. And that is the end of the first quarter here in Walsh, Colorado, with the Patriots leading 12-5. We will be right back after these messages on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to start the second quarter of this matchup. The Patriots are leading 12-5. And it looks like it's Eagle ball. I think he was going to call that a backcourt and realized Patriots had a hand on it. Over to Yanevi. She dribbles down, gives it back to Ava. Ava into Ramirez. I keep looking down and missing who gets the shots. Anderson goes up and she is fouled. She is going to the charity stripe. That was on number 21. Audrey Caddick for her first personal. First one is up and in for Anderson. Second one is up and no good. Johnson almost gets that from Allie, and here comes Yanedi Calzada, bringing it down the court. Ava, back to Ava, over to Audrey Caddick, and she gets a 2. Score is now 13-9. Elmore loses the ball, and here comes Calzada, gives it down to Allie. Allie puts it up for 2. It is 13-11, a 2-point game now. Gutierrez to Elmore, back to Gutierrez, over to the right side to Cornell. Gives it in to Anderson. Back out to Elmore, and they call Anderson for a travel. Patriots still have a full court press on. Into the middle to Kunzelman. Allie backs out, gives it to Calzada, over to Tedder. Tedder brings it in and loses it off her foot. Patriot ball. Kunzelman on a blocking foul against Sarah. That is her first personal. Over to Elmore. Elmore down to Gutierrez. Gutierrez dribbles down. Backs out to Elmore, back to Gutierrez. Into Anderson. Out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez takes it in. Over to Anderson. Anderson shoots and scores for 2. Into Calzada. Ava gets it back. Down to Kunzelman. Down court, and she loses it, and it goes out of bounds. Patriot ball on the other side. Here come the Patriots. Anderson puts it up. Caught some error there. Brewer comes in for Johnson. Bond comes in for Cornell on the Patriots.
Is that the right place?
And Ava Alley tries to go to the other side of the court to Kunzelman, and it goes out of bounds. A foul by Tedder for her second personal. 15-11 to Anderson. Anderson looks in, over to Bond. Bond takes it in. She goes up, no good. Brewer with the rebound, passes it out to Anderson. Anderson looks down. Anderson tries to pass it across the way there, and a little too high for Bond. Eagle ball. Ava Alley bringing it down. She stops and she shoots off the backboard, no good. Kunzelman gets it, shoots, no good. And then Audrey Caddick gets the rebound, puts it back up for 2. It is 15-13. Anderson hustles to get the ball, but it goes out of bounds. It's 15-13. We have a full timeout here. We will be right back. After these messages, we'll hear from Cook Oil.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have to fix our scoreboard here. I'm too close.
What happened to the
I'm
screen?
too close to
Okay.
this. There we go. You tighten?
Yeah, I'm tightening. Sorry, it might take me a minute, and then you might have to readjust it.
All right. Eagle ball. Tries to give it to Kunzelman, and Elmore gets it. Here come the Patriots into Elmore. Elmore with a left hand for two. 17-14. Over to Calzada to the right side, to Kunzelman in the middle, down to Audrey Caddick. She shoots, no good. Gutierrez with the rebound. She bounce passes to Elmore, and it gets stolen away by Ava, down to Kunzelman. Over to Calzada, she takes it to the right side. She shoots, no good. Ava with the save, Gutierrez with the catch from the save, and here come the Patriots. Elmore is fouled by number 24, Calzada, for her first personal. Sarah to the charity stripe. First one is up and in. It is 18-13, 5-point game here in Walsh, Colorado. Second one is up and in. Johnson coming in for Gutierrez on the Patriots. Baseball pass into Kunzelman, down to Caddick. Caddick passes out to Ava Alley for a three, no good. Reese Mundell tries to save it, but she's out of bounds. Patriot ball. Over to Anderson on the side there, and she gets a two. Elmore steals it away, misses. She puts her own rebound back up and makes another two. We have a timeout on the court by the Eagles. It is 23-13, and we will be right back after these messages, after we hear from Ogallala Commons.
At Ogallala Commons, we aim to support vibrant High Plains communities, and a critical part of that is workforce and leadership development. In the past 20 years, we've hosted nearly 800 community-based paid internships for students and adults, and invested thousands of dollars in youth business owners through entrepreneurship fair competitions. Learn more or apply at ogallalacommons.org/efair or ogallalacommons.org/internships.
Do you need custom printing that works as hard as you do? Whether you are hauling cattle, hay, grain, or maybe just staying organized in the field, Maverick Media in Springfield has the skills to design and print the custom multi-part products you need. Items like scale tickets, forms, invoices, and receipt books. Maverick Media, local service, fast turnaround, and quality you can count on. Call today or stop by and see how we can help keep your business rolling.
We're back. Score here is 23-13, where the Patriots have taken a 10-point lead, and they're Still full court pressing. And a steal by Anderson over to Elmore. She overthrows it a little bit. Goes out of bounds. Reese Mundell throwing it in now. She passes it into Ava, but Elmore is caught for the reach around for her second personal. Gives it to Allie. Allie passes it over to Calzada. Calzada brings it across, and here comes Mary Brewer, and she is called for the walk. Elmore to the left to Brewer. Brewer over to Bond on the right side. Back to Elmore. To Brewer over to Bond. Back to Elmore for a three. No good off the backboard. Anderson gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Caddick with the rebound. And Bond gets it. She puts it up, no good. And here comes Kunzelman and Ava with the Eagles. Back up over to Calzada on the right side. Caddick can't quite catch it, misses it, and it goes out of bounds. Patriot ball. Gutierrez is in for Anderson on the Patriots. A little bit of mix up there. Down to Bond. Bond to Elmore into Gutierrez. Gutierrez puts it down, gets it called for a jump ball. Patriot ball down underneath. Dribbles across to Bond. Back to Gutierrez to the top, and Gutierrez takes a shot, and it's in for two. 25-13. And Gutierrez gets the steal. Here comes Elmore. And it's no good. Pops out. She gets it, pops it back up. And she is hit by Kunzelman for a foul. That is her second personal. And Sarah is at the charity stripe again. First one is up and in. She has 15 points so far in this game. Second one is up and in. Patriots are all over this ball. Walsh gets it down. Kunzelman goes up, and she is fouled by, I believe, Brielle Bond. That is Brielle's first personal. And Kunzelman is at the charity stripe. 27-13. First one is up and in. Cornell coming in for Brewer on the Patriots. Second one is up and no good. A little short. One minute, 45 seconds in this half. Over to the left side to Cornell. Cornell dribbles it to the top. Over to Bond on the right side. to Sarah, and here comes Sarah over to Cornell on the left. Cornell dribbles down, and she is caught for travel. Reese gives it to Ava, but Elmore steals it away, and Elmore puts it in, underhand layup. Here come the Eagles. And it's a jump ball. Goes to the Eagles. Tedder puts it up, no good. Ava comes out with the rolling ball. Ava puts it up off the backboard, and it's good for Ava. 29-16. 48 seconds left in this half. Down to Johnson. Johnson puts it up. No good. Tedder comes up with the rebound. Passes it over to Allie. Allie goes to the top, goes to the right side to Tedder. Tedder shoots off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Elmore. 23 seconds left. Down to Bond. Bond shoots, and it's good for two, the freshman. Passes it to Calzada, down to Kunzelman, that's wide open. She makes it, and she's hacked by Johnson. Johnson's first personal. Let's see if Kunzelman can make it a three-point play. No good. Gutierrez comes out with the rebound. 6 seconds. Passes it to Cornell. Elmore shoots, and it's no good. And that is the end of the first half here in Walsh, Colorado, where the Patriots take on the hometown Lady Eagles. The score is 31-18 at halftime, and we will be right back after we have a message from Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Springfield.
Cobblestone Inn and Suites Springfield. We know that travel isn't just about where you go, it's about how you feel along the way. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're more than a guest, you're part of our family. Settle into rooms designed for comfort, where big city quality meets small town warmth. Start your morning with a complimentary breakfast and enjoy the little details to make a big difference, from free Wi-Fi to Janet hospitality. Cobblestone Inn and Suites Springfield is your place to rest, recharge, and feel at home. Because here, you don't just stay, you belong.
Justa Stitchin, LLC, is your locally owned and operated quilt store since 2001. Mary Lee Freiberger offers many options like Letterman jackets, patches for the jackets, fabric notions, long arm quilting, batting and alterations. Call Mary Lee Freiberger at 719-523-4985 for more information, or come by at 748 Kansas in Springfield.
My name is Brooklyn Kuhn and I work for the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
My name is Elizabeth Sullivan and I work for the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
I am Maddie Forkey.
My name is Brock and I work for Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Jace Clark and I work for the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Welcome to Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Welcome to Saddle Rock.
My name is Ty.
I'm Luke Nance.
Bill Carter.
I'm Isaiah Hubbard.
I'm Elijah Gardia.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Willis.
I am Devin Thompson.
And I work for Saddle Rock.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and halftimes of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit saddlerocksolutions.com.
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 saddlerocksolutions.com for more information.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to begin the second half of this matchup. In that first half, Elmore had 18 points. Anderson has 5 points. Gutierrez has 4. Johnson with 2. Bond with 2. On the Eagles side, we have Alley with 4. Kunselman with 8. Caddick with 7. That is not right. Excuse me. 6. I counted a foul as a point. 6. And I might have a 2-point there incorrect on Walsh's side, as I missed 2 of their players that had scores. So I gave them to the ones I thought were in the area. Looks like it is Patriot ball to begin this second half. It is a 31-18 lead for the Patriots. Over to the right side to Johnson. Johnson back up to Gutierrez, almost too high. Elmore for three, and it's in for three. Patriots backing off the full court press. Tries to give it to Kunzelman, and a little miscommunication. Sarah takes it down for two. Here comes Allie, bringing it. Gives it to Reese Mundell, down to Calzada. Calzada pops it out, puts it up, no good. Gutierrez with the rebound down low. Gutierrez bringing it down. Over to the right side to Elmore. Back up to Gutierrez to the top. Over to Elmore. Down, she tries to give it to Anderson. Anderson moves, but it's Patriot ball as the Eagles touched it and it went out of bounds. Into Elmore, and she is fouled, I believe, by Kunzelman. And it is, and that is her third personal. Elmore at the charity stripe. First one is up and off the front of the rim, no good. Tedder coming in for Kunzelman. Second one is up and in. Allie bringing it down. Goes to the right of Johnson. She goes around her. Reese gets it, gives it to Tedder that goes for a layup, and it's good. Her first two. 37-20. Over to the right side to Gutierrez. Gutierrez back to Elmore. A little miscommunication, and Ava comes up with it. Gives it down to Reese. Reese goes up. Nope, she passes it down low, and it's stolen. Walsh gets control of it again. Back over to Caddick. No good. Walsh comes out again, and the three-pointer for Calzada, and it catches some air. Over to the left to Elmore, back to the right to Johnson, back to Gutierrez, into Anderson. She puts it up, no good. And the Patriots, she bounces off some Patriots. They call a foul on Johnson. That is Johnson's second personal. Allie going to the left side. She gives it to Caddick, over to Reese. Reese shoots, no good. Back to Calzada. Calzada brings it down. Goes around the body. Bounce pass. Gets it stolen. Gutierrez to Johnson, Johnson gets it tipped out of her hands. And it is Eagle ball on the jump ball. And I believe that's on Johnson again. She catches her arm. That is her third personal. Here comes Cornell, Bond, in for Griggett and Johnson. Ava for a three, and it's good. They left her all alone, and she made that. Into Anderson. Anderson back out to Cornell. Cornell takes it to the right side. Back to Gutierrez to the left side to Bond. Elmore has it. Elmore pops back and shoots. No good. And they call a foul on Anderson and over the back. That is her third personal. Blocked by Elmore on the full court press. She's fouled by number 3, Madeline Tedder, for her third personal. Calzada gets a hand on that, and it goes out of bounds. Patriot ball. Into Cornell. Cornell right to Alley. Bond comes from behind, almost gets it over to Calzada. Bounce pass into Caddick, but the Patriots get it. And here comes Elmore against Alley, and she does jump stop, shoots for 2, and makes it. Walsh loses control of it, and it is Patriot ball. Over to the right side to Cornell. Cornell back to Gutierrez, over to Bond. Back to Gutierrez at the top. Over to Brewer, that's wide open down low, and she can't quite put it in. Here comes Alley with the ball. Bond on her, and Brewer passes it to Reese. Reese over to Tedder. Tedder puts it up. No good. Caddick gets it, and it's Walsh ball. It is 39-23 here in the third quarter of play. Into Alley. Alley pops it up for a three-pointer. Pops up, no good. Reese comes up with the rebound. Goes back up, misses. Out of bounds on the Patriots. Elmore gets it, and here she comes. No good for Gutierrez. Back to Gutierrez. Dribbles around. Over to Elmore. Elmore at the top for a 3. No, she didn't. She psyched me out too. Cornell goes in, no good. Bad pass back to Elmore, and they call it out of bounds on the Patriots. Three minutes left in this third quarter. Comes Alley to the right side to Calzada. Calzada dribbles around Mary, passes it over too far, and it goes out of bounds on the opposite side of the court, giving it to the Patriots. Across the court, over to Cornell, back to Elmore, over to Bond. Bond into Gutierrez. Gutierrez back out to Elmore. Elmore brings it in, and it's no good, but she is fouled on number 24, Calzada. That is her second personal. And here is Elmore at the charity stripe again. First one is up and no good. Second one is up and good. 40-23, full court press by the Patriots, and over to Caddick. Caddick back to Reese, down to Ava, and she gets it in for 2. Wide open down low. Elmore takes it to the right side, off to Brewer. Brewer to Gutierrez, back to Elmore. Gutierrez cuts down. Over to Bond. Back to Elmore. Elmore puts it up. No good. And it's out of bounds by Caddick, giving it to the Patriots down low. Brewer shoots, no good. Nice rebound by Bond. Elmore puts it back up, no good. Reese dribbles out of there, gives it to Tedder. Tedder gives it down to Calzada. Calzada shoots and misses. And jump ball, giving it back to the Patriots. Here comes Elmore and Gutierrez side by side. To Gutierrez, and she goes for a 2, no good. I think they were calling it a 3 if she would have made it. Another jump ball on the floor, giving it back to the Eagles. Ava overshoots it to Tedder. Patriots get the ball back. Over to Cornell. Cornell dribbles to the right, giving it to Brewer. Brewer passes it in to Gutierrez and passes it right to Tedder. Reese gets the ball, no good, but she is hacked by Cornell. That is Cornell's second personal. And Reese Mundell is at the charity stripe. First one is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. We have Aurora Ramirez in for Caddick on the Eagle side. Grigott coming in for Gutierrez. Johnson coming in for Cornell. 51.3 seconds left in this third quarter. Mundell puts up her second one, and it's good. Looks like Walsh is putting on the full court press. Nope, they're backing off. 50 seconds left in this third quarter. Over to Bond on the, and they caught Bond for a travel. Elmore almost got away with that. Reese throws it in to Elizabeth Garcia, that's in now. Alley to the left to Calzada. Calzada for a 3, and it's good. It's 40-29, an 11-point game now with 18 seconds left in this third quarter. Bond back up to the top, over and called for a travel again. Over to Calzada, down to Ramirez. Calzada has it again, over to Elizabeth. She shoots, no good, almost. And that is the end of the third quarter, with the Patriots leading 40-29. We will be right back after these messages on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Brooks Farms, a proud supporter of Southeast Colorado sports, wishes all student athletes a successful season. We wish you success in developing skills that will be used in everyday life. Teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Good luck to all athletes of Southeast Colorado.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of this matchup between the Lady Patriots and the Lady Eagles. The score is 40-29, with the Patriots leading by 11 points. Patriots get the ball first in this half. Over to Gutierrez, back to Elmore, over to Brewer, down to Johnson. Johnson dribbles to Brewer. Brewer's caught there and stolen by. Nope, they call it jump ball, but it is Eagle ball as the Patriots just got it at the beginning of this quarter. Ava goes around him over to Reese Mundell for three, and it's good. Sarah brings it back down, and they call a foul. On Jaden Griggett. Interesting. That is her first personal. Anderson's back in. She has 3 personal. Here comes Ava. Over to Caddick, down. Nope, into Ava, and she loses it. Anderson gets it. Here comes Gutierrez. Gutierrez holds on to it. Passes it down to Griggett. Over to Sarah Elmore that shoots, no good. And Calzada gets the rebound. Elmore hustling over, almost gets it. Calzada across the court. Back over to Calzada, and she goes for a 3. No good. Jaden comes up with the rebound over to Sarah. Into Abby, and Abby shoots for 2. 42-32, a 10-point lead again. Over to Caddick on the left side. She pops it back to the top, back over to the right side to Calzada, into Reese. Reese takes it up, but she's blocked. Elmore tries to get it to Gutierrez, but a little not far enough. Calzada comes up with it. Over to Caddick on the other side, into Reese, down to Elizabeth Garcia, no good. Rebounded by Reese. And it is a jump ball, giving it to the Patriots. Avery Kunzelman coming in for Caddick. And here comes Tedder for Calzada. Over to the right side to Cornell, back up to Elmore. Elmore to the left to Gutierrez. Back to Elmore that goes for 3, and it's good. Ava goes around the defenders, and she shoots no good, goes out of bounds, but hit by a Patriot. Into Avery Kunzelman, and she gets blocked, but they call it a foul on Anderson. And that is her 4th personal. Councilman at the charity stripe. First one is no good, hits the front of the rim, bounces back. Second one is up, no good, hits the front again. Grigget almost gets a rebound. Well, she saves it from going out of bounds, and here comes Elmore, passes it to Anderson, no good, off of Patriots, and it is Eagle ball. Here comes Johnson in for Anderson. She has 4. Calzada back in, or in for Elizabeth Garcia. 45-32, 4th quarter, 5 minutes left in the ball game. Calzada over to the top. Tedder has it, she shoots, no good. Johnson comes out with the rebound, and she passes it to Grigget, and Elmore gets it. Elmore coming around. She shoots, no good. Dribbles out to set it up. Down to Johnson, to Gutierrez, back to Elmore, and Elmore puts it up for 2. That was a nice little play. We have a timeout by the Eagles. It is a full timeout, so we will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh, or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks, and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 47-32 with the Patriots in the lead with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in this ball game. It is Eagle ball. Mundell is throwing it in to Allie. Allie bringing it in, and she's dribbling in. She shoots for a short jumper, and she makes 2. Elmore tries to give it down low, no good, and Tedder gets it. Councilman shoots, and she makes it for 2. It is 47-36, an 11-point game. Over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez down to Bond. Over to Johnson. Johnson puts it up for 2, and a foul. That foul is on Reese Mundell for her 3rd personal. Johnson to the charity stripe for the first time today. First one is up, no good, but Brewer comes up with the rebound, gives it back to Johnson, over to Bond. Jump ball. It is Eagle ball. 3:39 left in this game, 49-36. 13-point game. Caddick coming in for Tedder. Over to the left side, 3-point by Calzada, no good. Elmore comes up with that. Loose ball over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez down to Brewer. Brewer back to Gutierrez. Gutierrez pops up for a shot, no good. Calzada comes up with it. Here comes Calzada. Down to Alley, in to Kunzelman. Kunzelman puts it up, no good. Nice rebound by Elmore. Bounce pass back to Elmore after she gave it to Gutierrez. 49-36, 2:46 left to play. Over to the right side to Bond. Back to Gutierrez at the top. Back over to the right to Brewer. Bounce pass into Gutierrez. Gutierrez bounce pass to Elmore, and she puts it up with her left hand, and it's good. 51-36. Over to the right side to Kunzelman, back to Ava. Ava puts it up for two. 51-38. Nice little back and forth passing to get it across half court. Down to Brewer on the right side. She's trapped there. Timeout called to save that ball. It's a 30-second timeout, but we will stay right here to thank all of our sponsors: Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions, Cook Oil and Walsh, People's Credit Union in Springfield, Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Springfield, Justa Stitchin LLC in Springfield, Brooks Farms in Walsh, Colorado, and Community State Bank in Springfield. Without these sponsors, we would not be able to pay our crew members, as we do pay our crew members, and that is fantastic. So thank you again. If you don't see your name up here and you have a business and would like to get your name up here, we have a special going on right now where it's $200 for during January to get your name up there. Ask me more about it at martha@vilask12.org. We're back. It is Patriot ball over on the far side. Into Elmore. Into Anderson. Back out to Gutierrez. Over to Elmore. To Bond. To Gutierrez. Gutierrez bounce pass to Anderson. Back out to Gutierrez. First shot. No good. Bond is called for a foul. And over the back. That is her second personal. Caddick coming back in for Elizabeth Garcia. 51-38 with 1:31 left in this ball game. Over to Calzada on the left side. Passes it back to the corner to Caddick. Back to Calzada. Calzada goes for a three-pointer. No good. Gutierrez is there for the rebound, and she's is fouled. By Kunzelman. That is her fourth personal. Walsh bringing the full court press back on. Back and forth. Gutierrez over to Anderson. Anderson down to Johnson. Johnson puts it up. No good. Johnson trips over Calzada. 50 seconds left. Over to Calzada. Calzada down two. Tries to give it to Kunzelman, and Gutierrez blocks her. It goes out of bounds. Eagle ball down low. Out to Kunzelman at the top. Passes it over to Elizabeth. She shoots, and she makes it for two. 51-40. Anderson is called for a travel.
Is that her 5th travel? Or no, that's not. Never mind.
You're thinking fouls.
Yeah. Apologies.
30.4 seconds left. Allie has it at the top, almost loses it. Gutierrez comes out to help. Anderson, Tedder goes in. Johnson comes over to help and is called for the foul. That is Johnson's 4th personal. And Tedder up at the charity stripe for 2. With 21.9 seconds left in this ball game. First one is up and no good. Second one is up and no good off the front of the rim. 20 seconds. Here come the Patriots down to Anderson. Anderson over to Johnson. Johnson shoots no good. And it is out of bounds on the Eagles. Patriot ball down low. Into Anderson at the top. Over to Elmore. Elmore brings it around. Shoots. No good. Anderson with the rebound. She puts it up and it's good. 53-40. 2 seconds left. And that is the end of regulation in this ball game with a final score of 53-40. We will be right back after these messages with some unofficial stats.
At Ogallala Commons, we aim to support vibrant High Plains communities, and a critical part of that is workforce and leadership development. In the past 20 years, we've hosted nearly 800 community-based paid internships for students and adults, and invested thousands of dollars in youth business owners through entrepreneurship fair competitions. Learn more or apply at ogallalacommons.org/efair or ogallalacommons.org/internships.
Do you need custom printing that works as hard as you do? Whether you are hauling cattle, hay, grain, or maybe just staying organized in the field, Maverick Media in Springfield has the skills to design and print the custom multi-part products you need. Items like scale tickets, forms, invoices, and receipt books. Maverick Media, local service, fast turnaround, and quality you can count on. Call today or stop by and see how we can help keep your business rolling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have some unofficial stats here for you. On the Walsh side, we had Ava Alley with 13 points, Tedder with 2, Garcia with 2, Kunzelman with 10, Mundell with 4, Caddick with 6, and Calzada with 3. Again, I messed up on a couple of those points, so I might be off on 2 of the girls. I apologize. That's why these are unofficial points. On the Patriots side, we had Bond with 2, Johnson with 4, Gutierrez with 4, Elmore with 34 points, and Anderson with 9 points. We will be right back in just a few minutes with the boys matchup, so tune in on that game. I'm signing off for now.